Let's get it.
I got that nigga Scotty and Grisby in the league.
I know Scotty been dugging me since last year, bro.
Man.
Euro suck. I put BTA to hell all 3 games we played.
Oh yeah, I told that nigga, I was like, bro, I'm trying to wager. He said, bet, line it up. I said, you easy money. He said, easy money is crazy. I said, no, it's not. It is not. Nigga wasn't doing shit with Oregon.
Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
These niggas still got Carmani?
Oh yeah.
Surprised the nigga didn't transfer.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Send that pressure. Send that pressure.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Well, they wasted no time making sure that their star touched the ball and felt the game early.
And how about the defense? You've been game planning for this guy all week.
We still ain't got that big 400-pound nigga no more.
You give up a play to him, that DC's over there scratching his head and saying some words that I can't say on the airway.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Nigga, that was 3 yards. What are you talking about?
The two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do in the
Oh, Jackson Arnold. That's who it is. That's a nigga from Alabama.
Off a little bit on a stage like this.
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Wham, whammy. Go get a bag, ho.
In retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And that might just be the way we go. We're just so, this is not.
What happened? What happened?
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort. Getting to the ball carrier.
Was it a bad snap? No, Florida got speed.
Like a real rotation of guys, but everyone here is an east-west playmaker type. So,
great place to start for this offense.
Like they all get the same type of skill set.
Oh man, forgot about that shit.
Make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18.
Maybe third down back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front,
which is
not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run all the way.
Play.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6.
It's just maybe not a play fake. Crosby's sub linebacker is not the worst.
No. He's fast as shit. No. That nigga's fast. Sports down the top down.
I think that's what everybody says to their quarterbacks after
That's how that
big hits like that. He got the first down.
We're in a good spot.
The Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
This nigga just scrambled for like 60 yards and only gained like 7.
Graceful swat. He's streaming right now.
Exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdown.
Is that a clip, chat?
Exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
We're into the mix on Randy Chance.
On that 3-play
We jumped up
drive.
I didn't think we
And
would.
they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
I'm feeling pretty good about recruiting at the moment. We've opened up some hours.
Kickoff unit on the
And we
field,
actually
and this
big
defense
push
will
for
be
Dave
called
Coleman.
on to protect this
He's a
lead.
top 100 player. If we put 50 on him, we may be able to really upgrade corner in a
No
hurry.
return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
So I'm going to try to do that. These guys are not really getting heavily recruited yet. I think the focus should be on the O-line at least a little bit here early. Try to build up the trenches for the
Wants
future.
to adjust the pattern.
So I'm just going to leave the board as is. 25 targets. The transfer portal is going to end up being incredibly important.
Back in motion,
So,
try to clear the picture.
You know, I'm not really that worried about, only getting
Bro, why did that take entirely that long?
It's not
So
worst case scenario.
frustrating to see an
Worst
offense
case
lose track of
scenario
the play
is
clock
losing
and
the
pick up a
Eastern
penalty
Michigan.
like that.
In college football,
Wham, whammy, go get a bell.
I can't emphasize that enough. Typically, in a lot of
Here's the snap,
you
ready
lose
to
a lot
cut one
early, you
loose.
play for a better draft pick,
Got a
essentially.
man, it's
You're trying to
Singleton.
get better
Push
players.
down for the
In
tackle.
college football, it's not going that
Auburn
way.
lines up
You
quickly.
need to win. And Eastern Michigan is right on par with us. This is a team that is capable of beating us.
Caught
So,
behind the line. It's Frazier.
even if we go
And he's brought down after a
double
nice
digit
game.
games in year one, that's
That
not
throw
good
and
enough.
catch, a really
Because
good
we would
example
still
of
get
why
absolutely
coaches
smacked
don't want a
by
quarterback
top
to
tier
get stuck
competition.
on a particular target,
Our
isn't
team
it,
is
David?
so bad.
That's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got
So even
so
if
many
we're,
guys
you know,
that have so much
somehow
speed
able
that can do
undefeated
so much damage on the field.
in the
Find
Sun
my
Belt,
matchup,
I
get it to him,
doubt
let him do the rest.
we're going
They
into
finally
this
get
year,
him on the ground, but he's got an explosive.
I was about to say, we don't got an empty formation.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big
And you know
play.
what?
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him.
Max Crosby, Eastern Michigan guy.
Wants to go up top
We're
on
going to
first
jump
down.
in. Third
Pulls it
down
in. It's
and
Cobb.
9.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
A few yards.
Gets out of bounds after
this is
the
your
big
first
game,
look
but they've got it first and goal.
At Texas State
They
Dynasty
built this
out.
offense around finding
It's
mismatches and just get the
The
ball
veer
in
and
the
shoot,
back
we
and
got
let
some
him do
wide
his thing.
sometimes.
Yeah, it
It's
didn't
tough to
have
see
to be
the field.
long down the field. I could throw
We're
it
going to
right
see if
near
we
the
that
line of
slant
scrimmage,
leaving
but
open,
you
and that
know
is
I
one of
got
the
to
worst balls I've ever seen.
Into the end
That's the
zone.
worst throw Texas State Dynasty. You're missing a slant like that.
It's so nice to have guys out wide that you
Who are you
just
trying
trust
to
that
throw
you
to?
can feed the
Shaquille
football.
I forgot where he transferred from. It might have been Florida, for real.
Take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
And the extra point was good.
Right.
So hit the Quan, hit the Quan, hit the Quan, hit the Quan.
We're jumping in on defense.
Get down low and swing your arm.
And we're all square as he's set to
Third
kick it
and
away.
Playing over the middle. Pressure gets in and we're going to bring him down. Jalazon Landry.
And
With
he'll
the first
Jalazon Landry is a crazy name. Gotta make sure you don't got that deep ball.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive.
Nigga, I'll play my safeties 30 yards back for real, for real, for real.
Off the play fake on first down.
Larker.
He'll take a deep shot here. Snags it down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30 plus.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys on the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. And off from the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now on the option. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Florida. He found some open space
Kobe.
and turned on the Jets.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Alston. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Now they'll run it on the toss. Runs through the
Nah, no way he recovered from that.
Work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn from James.
Oh, I forgot they got Cam Coleman.
Bo Jackson, Cadillac Rose, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound, and great athlete.
Fires one high and deep. Catch and strike.
Oh my God. Damn. Okay, Cam.
That was a slow developing play. Did you see him line up all the way to the
Okay, Cam.
that thing across the field way down. So quarterback needed time. He had to be able to survey the defense, step up, and throw a
Can you stop chewing on that?
line, getting it done in pass pro for that TD.
And he did tack on that extra point without any adventure.
I forever beat Vanessa. Thanks for the 5 tickets. I forever beat with these YouTube goons, bro. I forever
They want to go for back-to-back scores. They're lining
Wrap
up for
it
the
up.
onside kick.
Hold it on.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Man, these coaches talk about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going to the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. Here's the pressure.
Oh, that's got to be
Flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on.
what?
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Second down coming up. Oh, that was choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Flagway.
That's the perfect way to throw that ball.
Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Shit, if we go get man, we getting burnt.
They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield.
No, watch, he gonna score.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch
I guess no eyes, no picks.
your way again, often downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's ball. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
Kind of broken tackle with that.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down.
Pick.
Intercepted deep in his own end.
He did that. Wow. No, that's what threw me out. I thought we was going to break way quicker than that.
Setting his offense up at the 24. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. On the direct snap, it's Daniels. Now the toss. And they just didn't
Lost
get
3 yards.
anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option.
Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30.
Good catch, boy.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a
Perfect throw.
Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game.
Got your dumb ass.
Caught over the middle. It's Alston.
Reach out.
Across the plane.
Reach out.
They'll have the 1st down.
We got your dumb ass.
This is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have advantage. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the run.
Why everybody got on a fucking flap jacket, bro?
On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone.
One-stop defense.
And this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the option. Quick toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Makes the catch. It's Wilson.
So nigga, we don't want to get open. definitely a nigga we don't want to get open.
They have a first down at the 38.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Got him.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 30.
Keldrick Folk.
Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Duke took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense.
Empty trio.
He's getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Lagway.
Good tap. Thank you, nigga. Good knockout.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on the stride. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man.
Good tackle.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 40.
He got too much time in the pocket.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat.
He outran that.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force
Nigga, too fast.
This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Tight end now in motion.
Run.
To the air on first down.
Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it, Chad.
Normally makes that catch every time in second down.
Come on, receiver. You can make that play. You do it all the time in practice. Don't come out here on game day and start getting big eyes under the big lights. You got to make that catch.
That nigga 4 for 9.
So now it's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Escapes trouble.
You had, if that nigga was on the street, he was wide open.
Holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Money down.
Trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep.
Oh my god. He should not have enough time to pocket for that, bro. I'm sending a blitz.
I gotta get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for me. He catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made.
I'm ready.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Simmons. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Howard. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long.
Let me find out Arbor nice.
Because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Might do a little rebuild with these niggas.
First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the D deny them on second and goal.
Hands on.
Looking to fire.
I'm glad you dropped that. We know he ends on.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Referee signals timeout as the defense.
We know he was in zone.
Everything just right with a big play coming. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Let's all get a stop portfolio, and at the end of the month, whoever stop
to the air, it's Wagway.
What the fuck?
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield.
Sorry, don't run zone.
Once he got some room, it was over.
For that specific reason.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice.
Nigga, 2 people.
Touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. And
nah, bro.
They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that
He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. At the 40, there he goes. Takes it the other way.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
On the run, it's Ball. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Ragway. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. With the catch, it's Ball. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first.
Should not be that easy for this nigga to roll out.
By the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. This one splits the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Oh, look at Mr. The ball pops out on the return. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Just about set here in the second half as we're about to kick it off. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open this third quarter with a run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
7 attempts, 20 yards.
You have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Working the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
All right, we can't go, man, bro. It's just not going to happen.
Because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You gotta wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll try the run, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down.
He's going up top.
Oh, my God, bro. We should have 3 picks, bro.
Instead, it'll be third down.
I understand the why there's no picks, bro. He's throwing.
It takes time to develop. You really got to set it up. The quarterback has got to put that in an area and anticipate the throw. Just not on the same.
That's crazy.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Oh, he loves to fire down.
Thank you.
it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It
What
seemed like
the
everything
fuck?
they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's moving out.
Nigga about to get the first.
To throw. This time he's got it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Trying the left side. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Going for the big play. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
They've got the screen set up. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Now he's going to break the pocket. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this.
He'll take a shot. And that ball is caught in the back of the end zone. But the officials are signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. He's got it along the sideline. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The sweet feet buy a little time. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Florida! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Here's what I do. I put a great receiver in the slot, and I see how you want to set your defense. You don't want to bring a corner to him. You want to play him with a safety. You want to play him with a linebacker. You want to play zone. Okay, I'm going to use that guy as an absolute weapon of mass destruction and make big plays like this.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun to give, looking for room. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll run it to the right side. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. Grab near the marker. It's Hawkins. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Now the toss. Touchdown Gators! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Looking for a huge play. He's got it down the left side. Here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
Looking to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. They want that clock to run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays, because they are definitely playing the deep ball.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. The guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards, if that's your thing.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure
GG, bro.
that guy's not going to beat him.
GG.
When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded, and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
I'm about to send invites out. You go ahead. Florida, Wake Forest, Cali. Let's see. Ohio State, Arizona. Tulsa, 72. God. Oh, their defense is terrible. Oh, I got Iowa and Arizona State. Iowa. What I get? Iowa State and Arizona State.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sun Devils will kick it away to start. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. In motion, see how the D reacts. Brown wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards.
I'm ready.
Positive play for this offense.
And the Golden Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Motion from the wideout. On the move. The Golden Bears have enough for the first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The handoff to Johnson. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Golden Bears are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Turning on the Jets.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that. I know that.
Gives it on the option. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Cal!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Quarterback moving. He's going for it all. Wide open, he makes the catch. Sees him in open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the...
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll give it to Johnson. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And I tell you what, these big body tight ends that can catch the football, the corner routes, it doesn't have to be a perfect throw. You know, usually you got littler guys, it's hard, you got to put the ball more on the money, but this big dude can just go up and get it. You just throw it near the sidelines, he'll do the rest.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
The Golden Bears will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into the end zone. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Handoff from the gun. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and short. They've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Under fire. That's caught. It's Hamilton. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Here's the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. And he's got it inside the 35. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Steps away to find some room. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and goal. Defense looks as if it's coming. A 1st down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to run it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Lots of running room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass to catch.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to keep it in the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's 3rd and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but you got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to Brown. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Sun Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Makes the grab outside. It's Moss. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Caught close to the marker. It's Brown. It's a seam wide open. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. Fires to the right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
It's so important to know where you are on the field. Great job, great hands, great awareness. Make sure you get that grab, possess the ball, and get that foot in bounds.
Going with the ground game left. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
To the air. It's Levitt. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Nice body position by the defender, really forcing that receiver to the outside there down by the end zone. So he might have caught it, but he wasn't going to be in bounds.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Rush is on him. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game.
Ain't no way.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football like you said, making the tackle, getting the football.
Looking to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Golden. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Motion from the back. On the snap, it's Brown. Pressure coming. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Inside. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers. And they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He might want another play. Brown will throw it. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Here comes the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Golden Bears will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the run to start this second half. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
To the air, it's Levitt. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on third, that should really help their confidence.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll send the tight end in motion. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And they can't connect, a costly turnover on downs.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
He'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area, and they forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here, it'd make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Brown has it. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Sun Devils can really attack on this second and short. The throw to the outside is complete. Still running at the 40. Lots of room to run. Oh, he's got some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Arizona State. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to change this route. Brown wants to pass. The quick out. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying to make magic with his feet. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
No, and those are those where you're just looking at your hands. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Dang it, I should have caught that. Nice play, break on the football. That could have been a house call. That could have been a game changer, but just couldn't secure the interception.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call a quarter.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Fires it. Intercepted to stop the threat. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cal! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
They want to throw it. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And you see these across college football, so many opportunities for 2-point plays, and now the play sheet gets bigger and bigger, and they wanted to throw it, but they just couldn't complete the pass.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's gotten a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we got to show him things are about.
Wide open spaces. There he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Dropping back, it's Levitt. A shot toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Sends it back in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Working that left side now.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Right down the middle. Complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Had to get rid of it quickly.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Skips away from pressure. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Golden Bears!
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slipping out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Brown will throw it. They get it in for the 2-point conversion, and we have a 4-point game. They put together an 81-yard drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He wants to go deep. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Brown wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Man, it's nice to have a guy on short yardage situations you can turn and you can hand the ball to him. And you know he's not going to dance. You know he's going to be really physical, lower his shoulder. I don't care how many yards he gets. He just needs to get past that 1st down mark.
Snags it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Quarterback may change this route. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Cal! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Lets it fly. Makes the grab on the shot. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
He lets it fly. Looking for the goal line. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now first and goal.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. He'll pitch it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll move the tight end. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield. And this kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, out of space. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Lofts one high and deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go. So you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep and don't let anyone get behind you.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture.
He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Floating away. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
He wants a big play here late. Makes the catch down the right side. He's loose. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. Dropping back, it's Levitt. He wants it all. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and now just 1 point away from a tie.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime, or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to let it go. Brings it down on the right side.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. And the Golden Bears have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Turning on the Jets. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here comes the field goal unit. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, the only hope is to get a stop and play another round of overtime. We'll get it started here in overtime. The offense changing the play. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown, Cal! They jump on top here in OT. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime.
GG, Brody.
Got some room to run. And the takeaway is the
GG.
exclamation point. The game saver for the win. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account.
I gotta get them AR ones, man. Gotta get the AR ones, man.
When they drop.
I'm not for sure, but I gotta get them.
I'm waiting on that nigga SGA to drop his shirt.
Gotta get them.
Is you playing on 5?
I had them on 6, but we could play 5. Versus Miami. So first game I ran with Miami the other day, right? And then Carson Beck got hit, got injured. And then Emory Williams came in the game. And then I tried to sub Carson back in. And nigga came in some plays and he was out some plays. I said, bro, I hope this don't happen in real life.
It should be messy. My fucking eye hurts, bro.
What's your home team? Yo.
Yeah, I haven't changed it. Y'all niggas are 91 overall, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Don't forget to change the stadium. We are 86.
I thought y'all was a 91. What the fuck? Snow game?
You can, for sure.
Hopefully we do not get on white jerseys.
I know I bet you we do. I was meaning to change it for real.
There are no secrets in conference
Red.
play. They know you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one.
Hey, the way y'all recruiting, bro, it look like y'all pulling way more than just like 3 stars, but like, I went to the 24/7 sports and looked at y'all ranked 30, we ranked 8. But y'all been pulling commits like a motherfucker.
Can't wait to get this started.
Yeah, got a lot of transfers coming in too.
Nigga, we got so many niggas flipping schools, bro. If we don't win if we don't be in the playoffs, playing for a championship okay, so they be here 2026, bro, 2029, 2030, bro. Something's wrong.
Bro, I was just arguing with a fucking Clemson fan the other day, bro. The nigga was like, cause he was just talking shit. And I was like, bro, y'all niggas wasn't even supposed to be in the playoffs. Y'all got bailed out. And he was like, but did y'all even win a bowl? I was like, yeah, we won a bowl. He was like, a meaningless bowl. I was like, bro, you didn't say that, bro. You asked, did we win a bowl? I said, yeah. I was like, bro, if it wasn't for Miami losing to fucking Syracuse, it would have been them versus SMU or them versus y'all. And they would have put belt ass. And I was like, if Miami would have went to the fucking college playoffs, they wouldn't have been one and done. And even if that was, they would have put up a fight against fucking Texas.
We would probably got belt, I ain't gonna lie. Because our DBs, everybody was injured. Like.
To throw, it's Moss. Flushed out of the pocket.
Jesus. Nigga came out that break slow as shit.
I'm excited for the season though. I ain't gonna lie. Most definitely will be betting on Louisville. You know, it's not like I don't like them niggas, but I'm most definitely betting on Louisville, Miami.
Nigga Miller Moss.
I'm betting on Texas too. I was just talking to a nigga that we be playing the alternate team with, and he's a Texas fan. I'm like, bro, I don't see the hype with Arch Manny, bro. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, that's the last man, bro. If you ask me.
That's what I was asking niggas. I was like, bro, is he really like that? Cause I ain't really watched the nigga play.
He played a few games last season and he balled, but it's like, I want to see a full season, like.
Yeah.
I want to see a full season of this nigga.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This offense has it with really good field position.
Mark Fletcher.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
I did it again.
Drop.
Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up.
I can see that. It's gonna go. Mark Fletcher.
How about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all
looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miami! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. You've got to make great field position count.
TJ Quinn.
You got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
I'm like up 200 this fucking month.
Bro.
I'm ready for football.
Look at you. I did, bro. WNBA schedule is weird. I'm thinking they about to be on All-Star break, and then they've been playing early, so I've been missing this guy game. Angel had 15 and 11.
Scanning the field, it's Moss. Flips it out on the screen.
And they won.
Yeah, their schedule is weird as shit.
Because, bro, usually they playing at 8 and 10, and I'm like, okay, I can catch a game, but nigga, I look at the game. Nigga, they already played Angel hoop. That's when they lost by 2 the other day.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they didn't execute the in route there.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And just wedges to the head.
You're not getting no leverage.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top.
Big.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's loose down the left side.
OJ, that's an OJ for the week.
Making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have.
Nigga, I was gonna go to Miami to get them speedsters. You know, I seen some on TikTok. They was like, when you recruit, Miami got, you know, the fast niggas. And then I'm like, nah, let me go Penn State. Pennsylvania's still close to Florida, so I know recruiting ain't gonna cost me that much.
I like how it's cheaper. Like if niggas like in your pipeline, it's cheaper to get them on visits. Cause everybody last year was like 40. Now, like you can get like niggas in visits for like 10.
Yeah, that's why I should have stayed. In Miami, but I think Pennsylvania's close enough.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That ass might as well catch it.
It's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not.
Bro, I keep pressing the wrong button for fucking.
Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment.
Well, ain't got no speed.
And I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you.
Nigga, our running backs faster than our fucking wide receivers.
The quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. We're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The Cardinals are rolling down the field.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket?
Jaleel Skinner.
He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch.
And the defense
White, that's
quarterback down at the 46.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6. Now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
He's got it. And the tackle is made, but not before that.
Niggas get penalized for jumping. I mean, which is cool.
That is a beautiful throw.
Swatting, I got penalized for swatting in overtime, bro.
Complete a pass because of these conditions. And as a quarterback, when you're throwing in the snow, the ball's slick. Anyone running around, in and out of breaks. Those two guys were on the same page right there, coming up with a huge play in the inclement weather.
And nice play by the QB, understanding when to get the ball out. This is something that I guarantee you, Palmer, you and your receivers did all the time at Florida. Just the timing, knowing when the ball's coming out, when the ball's going to be thrown, so I can go make.
They far out of the box, bro.
Because you never know in games when those opportunities are going to happen. But I think that time the quarterback pre-snap, him and the receiver, they made a little eye contact. They knew this was going to be an opportunity, and they went out and they executed what they practice every single day. What you just said, David, and it works to perfection.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Like, my wide receivers dropped the ball.
It'll be third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
The play action fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit, and if he's out here now seeing ghosts.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The decision to go for it does not pan
That would
out.
have been targeting.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball by themselves.
This nigga ain't got fucking deal with Cam Ward no more.
Close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he threw it behind his receiver, bro. This nigga threw it behind the receiver.
Almost got a safety trap. Hey, nigga, I laughed at your message the other day when you holler. Are you gonna stay in the league? Are you gonna get bonus for 2K26?
I'm already knowing. That weak ass game.
I only be hooping because niggas be having full fouls. That's the only time I hoop.
Looking for a man. It's back. The short hands. It's Fletcher. Fights off a defender.
We be having full fouls. I'll be hooping.
He's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
But this juking in the backfield ain't how I thought it was, honestly.
They just be throwing me off because I be trying to playmaker. I be forgetting.
Literally. They should be able to let you switch it like any other controller.
He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on
They can't even see that shit.
He was in, for real, for real. He was in. He was in.
Bro, they can't see that shit, bro.
He was in,
After
bro.
reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back.
Then I'm switched on the camera angle that I don't even fucking know.
His feet. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. The Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him.
No, nigga, that pick you caught in the end zone, nigga, I just knew our possession catch that. Bro, I just knew, bro. I seen it was a turn. I said, what? That's what really changed the game.
Can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
That was a dive.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's back.
Bro, I'm playing underneath, bro.
Takes it down to the 5 as the offense defense tries to cash in.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I had a touchdown. I had the touchdown across the middle.
Too much pressure.
That wasn't my first read, though.
This nigga is so slow. This nigga is so slow. He should have been in the end zone 12 seconds ago. They be doing us dirty, bro.
Over 200 yards already. Heating up.
We don't even got Malachi Tony on here. That's what's so crazy.
I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cardinals racing to the line in a hurry up. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Cardinals! Quick strike through the air for the score.
3rd and goal situation is
Took us that long to go.
Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job.
I'm mad I missed that fucking home run to go.
Bro. That little Nia Johnson shorty, but she's so clean, Brody.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
She's so clean.
If I wasn't like fucking with Destiny on that little boy, cause I be with them and like, bro, like it just be, I be the only nigga over there. They be telling me so much shit, bro.
Bro, she's so clean, bro. Like I be commenting here and there. I swiped up on her shit like once, twice. I ain't swiped up.
I remember we used to have a streak on Snap when we was younger, and she would always like. Remember I used to post them like them move videos and pictures and shit, or like on Instagram they ain't used to take it down. I used to post them on Snap. Every time she would like send me this, I'm like, girl, if you don't make your own. Yeah, I used to be like, girl, if you don't make your own. She was like, I already got some. I'm like, damn. But looking at my old messages, bro, it's like, damn, a nigga had a little motion.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay?
Then every now and again, somebody hit a nigga with you. I remember you was skywalking. Like, damn. That's all a nigga know unfair. I'm happy, but sheesh.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Short.
And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker.
One of the things I love about this defense, they just
shit, I'm not gonna lie. If I do become single again, I'm shooting at little Sandy. Sandy cheeks.
I just seen her too. It was so crazy.
So well done.
Yeah.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end.
That's a terrible pass.
Breaks free in the middle. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
They knew it was up. They knew it was up. They knew it was up.
When that snow's coming down, it's even
Give me that!
It just affects
They showing real life. They showing real tendency. I don't need that nigga throw no 6 picks in 63 games at all.
Nigga Carson back. I think he a hoop for y'all though.
Nah, he's most definitely gonna ball.
Y'all O-line still good. Like
Yeah,
shit.
Keep the running game going. You get
I'm
big
balled on
chunks
that
like
Carson.
this.
That injury fucked him up like late in the year.
If he's healthy by the time we play Notre Dame, and depending on how he play against Notre Dame, it's gonna be ugly for Florida.
Mixture of speed and power. Listen,
It's gonna be ugly.
Power back all the time, but he's moving so fast.
What the fuck? You think them niggas gonna be good this year?
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're gonna let DJ Lagway loose. He had a good end of the season.
He got bumped.
It's on B.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
That's why I said this season's gonna be exciting.
Pocket breaking down. And he left that
That
one
was
short,
big.
tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy.
Rich.
I was about to say, be for real, bro.
On second down, the third down's coming up.
This is going to be a tough situation.
Jabos with the straps. Jabos with the straps.
They gave him a second option.
The defense is ready for it, so the windows
Ah, day. I'm fine with that. Oh, I hit the wrong button. It don't matter.
You get paid for it.
It don't matter.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Can't find his man.
One thing I do wish they incorporating these football games is like, I want DBs to jump for like, for the ball, even if they don't get it, like at least attempt. They don't even attempt unless you're a user. Come on, bro.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And yes, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Back to throw, it's Allen. Under fire.
I don't even see that nigga. I'm so locked up the field. Ruben fucking Bain.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Now the play fake. Fires left. Big man has it. It's a first down.
Oh my god. We ain't have no timeouts anyways. We ain't have no timeouts anyways. 10-7, thought it was gonna be worse than that.
And the Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half.
I just heard up on her story. She posted a birthday countdown. I said, what we doing?
They say she was sweet. She cool though. She not like one of them like bougie ass like cute girls. She like she'll chat with a nigga, but every now and then she don't text back.
That's what she hollered. Something about shit had to see in person. I'm like, Bro, that's all I was trying to link with y'all, bro.
Yeah. Every time I be over there, it either be me, Destiny, and Sam, or Deja and Naya come through. Will, you feel me? Sit, drink.
I'm surprised you have a threesome with them two.
Nah, no. I'm not going for that. Good fucking way to get that, boy. Mr. Mosby!
Why not, though?
Not Sam, bro. She just not attracted to me. I mean, pussy's pussy, but like, she's just not attracted to me. And I don't even think they about to hang out no more, because Destiny said she's tired of her fucking. Every time they hang out, she always on the phone with this nigga Rob. Shit, she get boring. Like, no. Well, I talked to them like briefly, cause this nigga posted on Snap. He was in like Atlanta or some shit. I was like, what the fuck they got you doing? This nigga was doing. I guess he trying to be like a fucking flight attendant or some shit. I don't know. He was doing airport training and shit. Caught in the box, chat. What are you doing?
The give on the option. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting
nigga, we was over your house, and I was talking to Sam, and she was like, they basically like in a relationship. I'm like, what? I'm like, you and who? And she like, Destiny. I'm like, oh, man.
Oh, good lord. Who in a relationship?
Destiny and Sam.
Type shit. Shit, that's probably why she keep getting mad because this bitch won't leave Robert alone. She's delusional as fuck.
Nah, she's dumb.
But yeah, definitely been trying to fucking me. I be tempted, but it's like, bro, I'm more of a flirt. Why I gotta go? I flirt with other bitches. Why I gotta girl, but I don't know if I could do anything physical.
She takes it bad. She said getting drunk, LOL, going to dinner. But that's how I feel about Brandy, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm stalling the link, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, you could have beat Doonies. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not gonna lie. My girl been trying to set y'all up. So what she was gonna do is, she was like, we was gonna have a little game night. She was gonna get a hotel or some shit for just us two on like a 2-man type shit. But she was gonna leave y'all for the whole, like after you feel me. We was gonna go back to my spot and just let y'all have a hotel type shit. And she wasn't gonna tell Brandy. She said probably in the next week or two.
But I be stalling the link, bro. Like,
damn.
I don't know. Is it, bro? Have you ever get that feeling like you be wanting to do it, but it's just like if you do it,
you feel me? Is it gonna be what you want? Yeah.
I don't know.
Good pick.
Oh my God, why is he selling these, bro?
Cause if it was really my choice, I would not be in a relationship right now. I'm not saying she's not a cool girlfriend or whatever. I just wasn't ready for a relationship. It was like, bro, it was the same thing that happened when me and Andrea got together. We got drunk one night, and a nigga, you know, when a nigga get drunk, he just started saying shit. And she was like, so why don't you make me your girlfriend right now? I'm like, all right. She's like, so what you saying? I was like, you my girlfriend. I did the same shit with Andrea, bro. We was drunk bowling. And I'm trying to hit that again, bro. She been looking good since she been single and shit, but she fucking blocked me. Oh, and then shit, Destiny, like brown skin, that other Desi Destiny, she wanna fuck it. She still wanna fuck you, nigga, too. Like, we on some shit like we could fuck with each other, no matter what type shit.
Yeah, bro. That's why when she'll post anything, I'll be swiping up. But when she posted, she said something about her nigga or something. I ain't even say nothing.
Oh my god, I be in them DMs for sure. Are you in her close friends?
Nah.
Oh, cause like she was on vacation and she posted a video like on her main story of her in her swimsuit, but she didn't turn around. I was like, do a 360 for me. And she was like, they can't see all that. I was like, put in the close friends, cause you know I'm in there. She was like, yeah, you right. Look at it, not the end zone. Yeah, I was like, but that fuck had the close friends. And then like a couple weeks ago, whenever Father's Day was, I was like, you ain't tell me Happy Father's Day. She was like, you ain't tell me Happy Mother's Day. So I was like, happy belated Mother's Day, mamas. And she was like laughing my ass off. Happy Father's Day, dada. I was like, you crazy. Yeah, she be tempted that. All these bitches be tempted to that.
I'm really surprised you ain't broke up with her yet the whole time.
Bro, you know me. I'm gonna find a way to get a motherfucker to break up with me type shit.
Just to be on some like, I need to be to myself.
Man, shit, I'm already fucked. We planning a trip together and shit.
You going out with Mo Saturday?
Shit, I might. I'm trying to see what they trying to do. Is that nigga? Is Maine gonna come out? That's what it is.
Nah, Maine be outside, bro. Maine been up there. We be by New, but we be at Newland, bro.
What the fuck? Yeah, I know.
Nigga, I seen one weekend, nigga, was Cliff, Jada, Maine, somebody else.
Last two weekends, my girl been in Nulu with her sister and shit.
I know, Brandy, I think.
What the fuck?
Like, nigga, as soon as I got up there, I think Brandy and them left. I'm like, yes, because she was like, she's texting, she was like, I just left Nulu with Carolyn. Like, yeah, bro. Bro, it be so many bitches up there, bro.
Yeah.
And it be, nigga, like,
who is this big ass nigga?
I'm talking to one shorty and this girl that I'm planning a trip to Chicago with. Nigga, she walked up on me. She, how you need that? I'm like, oh shit, I did not see her.
Now you give the ball back to your offensive end with a chance.
They do not call P out
in the second half.
That wasn't 5 yards. Get a nigga a little tap.
But
come here, boy.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Look for a corner route. Look for a corner route.
Hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Hell no. Hell no.
Dealing with 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense. This drive starting in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, going to the air.
Out. Oh my God. He should not have that. I'm banking on this nigga not having enough time in the pocket.
Offensively, on a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first to keep the drive alive. QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
I like the 2.
That's the 2 now, but what was that? A 5?
Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Now, baby Chief, I see you make that.
D-O-I-T. Why do niggas call me do it? This that work hard music. This that shirt off music. This that who would die if you had a perk off music.
Cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone.
Big man.
Back to this guy on 2nd and goal.
Oh my God.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and
Throw a pick for me. Little RPO action.
And with the stuff there, Jesse,
Right
on
here, whole
2nd
time.
down, this little 3rd to mid-range.
To the tight end.
2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run pass.
Higher than a motherfucker.
trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd.
Strip that bitch.
He's not going to make it.
Strip that bitch.
Defense to stop him in his tracks.
And 4th and 2 is a little bit harder than 4th and 1.
They ain't on that.
These 2-point conversion plays every week is an important part of the game, so you should have some confidence on the 2-yard line of a play you can run to be successful.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nigga. Pick it up. Go, 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 go. Come on, John. Come on, Johnson. Come on, Johnson. This nigga said,
He's at the 10.
how you dunk that motherfucker?
Takes matters into its own hands.
I don't know, but I just go to the end zone, hit triangle, then it just run through it.
You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown, but you create the
We need to be the next to get out of Adidas, man. Nike us. We'll win some Nike shit, but what you on?
by that defensive score.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown. 20
Hey, though, how did you miss that field goal, though?
That is a player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and
I was too worried about fucking the power that I wasn't looking at the fucking bar.
on the move from inside his 5.
That shit went wide left.
I was trying to time it to go block it, motherfucker. I couldn't get it.
Like shit. One stop D. One stop D. Really 2 stops. We know what he want.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
We know what he want.
Ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today.
That nigga Chris Brown from fucking SMU.
He's right at 99.
Like, these niggas transfer inside the conference.
He's going to
Man.
get more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great...
Pressure all over
But I think that was a fluke year for SMU though.
That defender is a
They had their little run. And they still got their quarterback. It's good. Shit, but
They running back went to the league, didn't it?
yeah. I think they had a DB leave or 2.
firing to the right, complete.
No, he go next year. He's a safety.
And it'll be 4th down.
He got like a double name or some shit.
On 4th down, looking for the complete.
Oh my God.
Unloads to the right. The football, and they'll turn it over.
I thought I got there early.
And they are stopped.
They wasn't called, huh?
Down. That decision will be questioned. Louisville has it back in the offense.
He said,
Ready to attack.
why didn't you go for the ball?
Hope to have
Nah, I ain't want the ball. I want the man.
get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Intercepted, big play, stop.
Find out you a user.
Dangerous with the
It was a great running back.
I passed that shit too.
offense from the 21. We'll see how aggressive
I knew
this
you guys said
defense
them in that
is with
zone.
just a few minutes to play.
We'll get it back.
the running back.
Will we?
He'll try to take it back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
You got Turtle. Nope.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Miami. He got a step and just dusted the field.
I like how the jersey get dirty now, though.
God. Hey, he's about to have he's about to have a breakout year too. Going well. Sophomore season. Then we got another incoming freshman too.
I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
That's what I'm saying, though. If we not holding that championship trophy, national championship trophy back 2030, bro. Thumbs up. Because we giving out the cheese. We got niggas flipping from Michigan, picking up niggas over LSU, or like Georgia, bro. We got a 4-star that flipped from Georgia to come to Miami, bro. And then we got that black quarterback coming in next year too, 4-star, like Deron or something.
Looking downfield, it's Adams. Throws to the tight end. And here's the third.
Why the fuck is a fucking corner on the tight end?
Just a small return, but a big play as they have it down to the 45.
Yeah, man.
Ball game.
You want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean,
Yeah, man.
this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because
Good wrap up, man.
Elsewhere, he's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just
He
did their
said-
part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense,
He
you want
said-
to run the ball and take as
Good
much time as
man.
possible between the steps.
No.
Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
You overthrowing that bit.
It was funny because the nigga really started laughing, bro. Like, no.
And the Canes come to the line on
Good,
third and
boy.
short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quick catch on third down. And he slipped through the crowd and Hill housing. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
I literally just seen a nigga rant about
In play, first snap of the drive from the 25.
Andrew Reese making a
Where the
cover.
fuck is Miller Morris?
To the air, it's Adams. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Nigga calling
Should've
lanes.
made a rant.
Look at Frosty go diving
Come
into
back,
the
Taylor
snow
Clark to the
and
bit,
making the grab.
minute.
We didn't think they
You
were
niggas
going to
really hating that bad, dude. Are you good, man?
Man, fuck 2K coverage, man.
Bro, like, bro, what? These niggas.
Niggas was saying she the first one out of her class to win a WNBA championship. Nigga, they won a fucking a cup.
Intramural. It's just like the intramural league, bro.
Like, come on, buddy.
They haven't got it going and never built the
Good,
momentum.
man.
This is one of the things that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
For the fourth time tonight.
Who the fuck is this quarterback?
Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Canes. The defense does the work itself with a pick
That's a
six.
transfer. He better ball, bro. I think he came from Michigan.
Exactly what you dream about
State.
for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making
We
the
got a
big
couple
hit,
transfers.
and then
Bentley.
points on the board
No, I think
yourself.
Bentley came from
Great play by the
Michigan State. One of these niggas came from Kansas.
Lining up to take one more on the map. And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Run back like you did last time.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm
Bringing
not
it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
That game was electrifying, I ain't gonna lie. Only games I need to go to now is the NFL.
I got to. That nigga man trying to go to Vikings versus fucking the Ravens in Minnesota. It's in like November.
That's a trip.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a nicer trip. And it's gonna be
I
cold.
think it's like a hour 45-minute flight, but it's like a 5-hour drive. 5-6 hour drive.
I know the girl that I'm planning this Chicago trip with, I'll probably see if she want to go to the Cincy game, Cincy versus Patriots, and then the Nashville, Tennessee versus Patriots. Oh, that actually worked. It's crazy. Yeah, I won't go to that Cincinnati. I mean that Patriots versus Titans game. That's one in Kenwood.
Got it. Patriots.
Yeah, them are the two NFL games I want to go to.
There will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh. What? What?
And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the first down.
That'd be complete. I could have went to a hockey game up in Buffalo.
On the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get.
Bruh. I clicked on.
I'm about to start running RPOs. I don't run RPOs enough. I ain't gonna lie.
It hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And he tacked on the extra point. That's exactly what you want to do.
It'd be complete. Went to the NBA game.
Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The NBA game was better than I expected.
Oh yeah, cause
like we always catch good ass games like live.
That's when everybody would. Oh my god.
I'd be damn if a nigga go to a game live and that bitch a blowout. Or like, bro, cause like we could have went to an Indiana game a long time ago, but like I feel like, bro, if we go to an Indiana versus Lake game, it's gonna be a game with Bron, AD, all them niggas would have sat out.
Nah, but we most definitely need to go to a Cleveland game versus Lakers.
They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
We gotta make it. We gotta make it a thing.
It's 1st and 10 from the 40.
Cleveland versus Lakers. Just go ahead and put that in your notes, like you got everything else. That gotta be for sure. Yeah, we gotta see Bron play. I gotta see him.
Boy, nigga retire.
I didn't get to see Brady play. Gotta see Bron.
Bro, this nigga's in a fucking beast, bro. And Lil Bronny, it's crazy.
Man.
He said Savannah wants me to fucking retire. Yeah, it was 0 seconds on the clock. GG's.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I knew Florida was playing like that, DJ Lagway moved like that, bro, I would have picked
bro, this nigga, bro. Couldn't I'm spying this nigga. This nigga was just outrunning my whole D-line.
Bro, that first play I did when you was like, after I did, you like, is that a clip chat? I didn't clip it until you said it. I wasn't even gonna clip it.
I've been streaming all 3 games though, so everything's still on this bitch. I'm about to say that hell right now.